here as always excited. So, to all my pips and pipettes, how y'all doing tonight? I am feeling good. I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope we all had a great week. So as you know, this is Chart and Sip. I hope everybody got their drinks. Let's hold them up. Let's hold them up. You know, whatever you're drinking, hold it up. And as I always say, y'all, remember to always drink responsibly. Okay. Now, on to the rules of engagement. So as you know, Chart and Sip is every Saturday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 Central Standard. That's 90 minutes. We pride ourselves on starting Chart and Sip on time and ending on time. But that's up your charts using your strategy time frame so that everyone can have the opportunity to share and mark up. Participation in Chart and Sip is expected, so please be prepared to mark up a random pair using your strategy. Participation as always in Chart and Sip, we will be respectful towards each other on and off the call. This is a no shame zone. We respect each person's trade style. Feel free to ask questions in a respectful manner about a markup for your clarity or for strategy explanation. And always remember that Chart and Sip is not a signals group. If you take any of these fire trades, remember that you are taking them at your own risk. Please use proper risk management and manage your trade account. Okay? We all understand that? Okay, y'all. Well, as you know, this is one of my favorite sessions. Motivation time. Pips and pipettes. Let's get motivated. So, as you guys know, I like to be transparent with you guys. So let me tell you something about myself that many people don't know. So when I was younger, I had a severe stuttering problem. I mean, it was so bad that I was going to speech daily. I had speech therapy every single day, Monday through Friday. I would be pulled from my class in elementary school all the way up until the 6th grade. So you can imagine how embarrassing it was because everybody knew why I was being pulled out. My stuttering was so bad that even if I knew the answer or if the teacher asked me a question, I would play dumb because I'd rather look dumb than to take forever answering a question. So when I would go to speech therapy daily, the therapist gave me a golf watch to keep track of how often I stuttered. So each time I stuttered, I was supposed to click the button. Now, mind you, it only went to 2 digits, so 99. Then after 99, it rolled over, okay? Are we following? There would be times that I would stutter so much in a day that clock would turn over 2 to 4 times. That's a lot of struggling and stuttering, okay? I would be so embarrassed and my self-confidence would be in the drain. So I remember telling my mom how embarrassed and ashamed I was because I couldn't hold a conversation. I was shy and I stayed to myself just to avoid talking. So my mother Being who she was, she made it her business to enroll me in any and every activity to get me out of my shell. She told me that I better not let no one make me feel less than because of my stuttering. She shared that she said she stuttered. My dad said he stuttered. My older brother stuttered. And my younger sister stuttered. So it sounded like we were a family of stutterers. Jesus saved me. But it did make me feel better. So I will continue to go to speech therapy. I will continue to break the golf watches because they would keep turning over so many times from me clicking them. And of course, rinse and repeat. And then I went to middle school and high school. Then I signed up for every drama or speech class that I could. Why? Because I had something to prove to myself and those watching me. And that was that I'm a conqueror and I'm not a quitter. So no matter how tough it got, no matter how frustrated I became, no matter what others said about me or teased me, I didn't give up. No matter how many times I cried, I would just wipe my tears and keep going. I kept talking and talking to the point where my mother would tell me to be quiet or just simply shut up because I was talking too much. I could even hear my grandmother tell me how I would talk her ear off, but it never deterred me to stop talking to the point where I was able to do plays, speeches, and talk without stuttering or playing dumb. So what I want you to take from this is this. Going through life, you will have personal struggles that you will have to face head on. You're going to be scared. It's going to make you uncomfortable, but you got to face them. Because if you don't, they will continue to grow and that struggle will only get worse. Sometimes you will have a village to help you. Sometimes you will have naysayers around you, ready to destroy any ounce of confidence that you have. But you still keep going. You will have to find the strength to keep moving for the better, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations so that you can get incredible results. Stay focused. Keep going no matter what anyone says. Because when I was in my struggle of stuttering, if I had listened to people around me telling me to just shut up, to just play dumb, hurry up and say what I had to say, I wouldn't be having the motivations I'm doing now. I would still be stuttering and stumbling. My self-confidence would be down the drain. I would continue to be shy and isolated. Know that you will have a roadmap of those before you to give you that extra courage you need when you feel as if you can't go on. You aren't, nor are you the last one. So sometimes we think we're the only ones going through something, but we're not. We're not the first, nor are we the last. But just know, though, that there's people who have come before you who have paved a path to show you how to navigate through your life's struggles. And then there will be people behind you that you are paving the way for them to look at you as a blueprint to how to navigate their struggles. Mine was stuttering. For somebody else, it might be a business, trying to navigate how to maneuver through your LLCs, to your business accounts, to networking, to even just trading. It doesn't matter. There's always a struggle. And there's always somebody who's already been there before you, who's done it, who's doing it. And then there'll be somebody who's after you, who want to do it, and you're there to help them. No matter how rough things are, no matter how many times you fail, you must pick yourself up and keep going. Because like I said, if I allowed my stuttering to keep me from talking, well, guess what? That story's for another day. When you move to the next level, stay humble and remember where you came from, and then help the next person. Also, it doesn't matter what your story is, what your passion is, you must keep going. So whatever is in your life that brings you strife, remember this story and how I overcame stuttering and used the same strategy to help you overcome your Goliath. So, I'm just going to share this really quick because honestly, when you're a kid and you stutter, it's hard to talk. And so for me to go through all the things I went through, and I use the stuttering as an analogy, but I use that also is in my life in general. No matter what we're going through, we all have some struggles. And just know you don't have to do it by yourself. Whether you have somebody physically there to support you, there are villages there. You just have to reach out, tap in, and get the resources. But never give up. Never, ever give up. You got to face your Goliath so you can conquer it. Okay?
Mama, that was absolutely amazing. Drop some 4s in the chat for Mama's motivation, you guys. Unmute if you have anything you would like to add or comments. Let us know.
That was very good. That was very good.
Good job, Mama.
Very interesting, because the bottom line to that is, no matter what you're going through, keep moving and don't let any distractions come in your way, because they are out there. And that's part of the trade. Actually, that is part of the trading journey too. Because people will say, oh, you still doing that and get this? No, you stay focused and you keep your eye on the prize.
I agree. Anybody else?
And when I used to tell people that I stuttered, people would say, no, you didn't. It's like, yeah, I really did. And you're right, Lisa. You're so correct. Yeah.
Yes, and motivation is my favorite part of the week. So I'm so glad you overcame that, Mama. You are definitely a chatty Cassie now.
Yes, I am. And I'm still shy, y'all. I know it's hard to believe.
All right.
I couldn't tell.
Well, before I pass this over to Micah, does anybody want to talk about their trade week? How was it?
I had a great trade week. I know that. I hit up oil and oil hit me back. I love it.
Lisa, ever since you showed oil on midweek reversal call,
You're addicted.
Micah can't keep his hands off.
I had a good week and then I got greedy and messed up, but it's all good. It's a part. It's a part of discipline,
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're willing to, you have to take the good with the bad. So that's going to make it better and perfect your trade, because you know what's going on, but it's just that greed. You know when to pull out. But so.
I'm just mad. GU and you, Chef, got me holding over the weekend.
Oh, I don't like the whole that weekend. I understand that. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either, but I ain't got no choice.
I will say I had a phenomenal trade week. One of the things that like really make me say like we are really going somewhere is I'm noticing a lot of the things that we discuss week after week or on our accountability calls. I'm really applying them consistently. My account reached a new high. I'm super excited. I'm super happy
Yay.
about that. And I feel like all week, Micah and I was sending screenshots of our account, screenshots of trades,
I kept mine
screenshots to,
private.
huh?
As I kept mine private.
That's all right. But it just makes me feel good because sometimes it's like just having somebody that really like knows where you are. I don't even know if you guys know. Micah encourages me and pushes so much life into me, and yeah, you have to believe in yourself. But one thing I will say, just having a support system does mean a lot because we already know the journey that we go through when it comes to trading. And sometimes you just need somebody just in your corner.
Right.
And so, I mean, of course, that's why we do these calls as well. But like now it's like, okay. So next couple of months have in store for us because I truly see us doing the work.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay, Micah, it says my internet is unstable, so I don't want to mess up the call. I'll go
Okay.
ahead and pass it over to you.
Okay, y'all. Same old, same old. Get to it. I'm gonna.
Oh, Micah, make sure you mention the poll that you dropped for people to respond to it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I dropped the poll asking how your trade week is. We're just trying to get a tally on how things are going for y'all. So just click the answer. The box will go away if it hasn't already gone away. But so let's get into it. I'm gonna pass you a random chart. You mark up the setup for the week. If it hits, cool. If it doesn't hit, cool. Just want to build the confidence up and keep it going. Um, we're not live streaming tonight, so feel free to show whatever you've been working on and all that. So let's get it. Let's have some fun. All right. And I'll be dropping polls throughout the call, so just be looking out.
Queen Bee, Franklin, Lisa, how are you guys doing?
I'm good, girl.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
How was
you
your
doing?
trade week, Franklin?
It was good. I had something to do, but I did have this trade that I have put in.
Yeah. Well, how about you go
ECAD.
first and you share?
Okay,
Okay.
awesome. Tell me what first let
Yeah.
me.
Don't just show me what you traded this week.
I can't share.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do that? I'm sorry. There you go. Now you should be able to.
I was in ECAD from up here, but I got out the trade. No, I took it from here. I had gotten out. Then I got back in. I think this was Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. And just let it drop.
That was a clean entry.
Hey. So I'm talking about getting to that bag. Okay. Is that all you traded this week, or you did?
Yeah, I was busy. I had a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, I
And
understand.
so it's just one.
Okay. So since you're on Eurocad, go ahead and see what are you gonna do this week for this one?
Well, it's not finished.
Yeah. How far are you planning on taking it down? Ooh, this is a big drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay.
I don't have my mouse.
Are you still using the indicator, Franklin, or are you just doing naked chart trading?
Girl, it depends on my mood. But it's for the most part, it's just naked. Like you see this chart it doesn't have anything on it.
I love
I
it.
noticed. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it just depends on the okay, Micah, I don't see anything here. Let me go further. Let me go further. All right,
Uh-oh.
here we go.
Concert.
Here we go. This is where I'm taking this bad girl.
Micah, you got her all the way in 2013 with this chart.
All right, you know. I mean,
He sure
this
did.
is what we got to deal with.
Oh, you see that? You see that clean? It came down. I didn't even know it came down here.
Mhm.
Oh, I hear the baby.
You got a zone. You got a zone.
Okay. Yes, this is exactly where it's coming. So that is
Mm.
Mm.
well,
Ooh, that's
dang.
beautiful.
Right?
Well, dang. But we're just
Extra
gonna hold
bad.
on. And we're
That's
just gonna
pretty.
hold on to it and let it ride.
And
Hey.
on that weekly though, did it give a retest on the weekly?
Yeah, it did. This is the weekly. It gave a retest right
Oh,
here.
okay, cool.
That's the first
Mm.
one. And there's nothing
Yeah,
that's
nothing
stopping it.
stopping it.
No. I mean from the current zone that it's at now. Go over to the current. You see where that candle is now? So when it broke
Yes.
down for that sell candle,
Did it get a retest? No. So
okay, so you can put
no.
your, yeah, you never know. It might come back up there and retest you. Get
Oh,
your good
yes.
entry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's good looking out.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, that's pretty.
That's nice.
Yes. Now, if I was gonna take like an intraday trade like that,
Mm-hmm.
maximize on it, I definitely come down to a lower time frame.
Mhm.
And that
Mm-hmm.
is the zone that I would want to come back to because that's the zone it broke out from.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing stopping it. So
It's
yeah,
gorgeous.
this would be nice to go back on.
That's what I like. I like to see that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So you showed us a pair that you traded, and you showed what you would do to continue it. So I'm about to throw you a random pair.
Bring it on.
CAD
I
JPY.
know that's right, Franklin.
Cat JPY. Let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Look
that's
at
nice.
these.
Mhm. Show us where you're going.
Exactly. Where are you going?
Mhm.
Where are you
I'm
going?
still
son?
pushing. Oh, I see. Right there.
Woo.
Go higher. Go higher. All right. Let's see. That's a beautiful W that it was forming. So it's got to come up.
Mhm.
She was right there.
Ooh, you got a monthly engulfing right there.
I sure do. But I do have a nice. Ooh. So all this momentum right here, gonna get some rejection this week, right here.
Mm. I like it. Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. This little thing.
Ooh.
Oh, that's also near a right shoulder too.
Yes.
Yep, that's nice.
I'm getting some rejection
like
right
that.
here. And oh yeah, this is at the top of my W. Let me
Let
throw
me
a
put CAD JPY on my list.
let me throw a
Mark
fib
up.
on this and let me see. Okay, and to my JJ out there, she's like, work your fibs. So this is at
Right,
the
right.
127. So I definitely see a reversal imminent, right when it gets into this zone.
I
Okay.
like that.
Back.
Um, it has to close, and it closed up this gap that was there. That's what it did. So it hit the gap first, then it's coming up to my zone. It's probably going to come back down here. I'm looking for it to sell, of course, sell off. Then I'll be waiting for it when it breaks this zone and continue up. But it may head down since it's been heading up for so long now.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
like this.
yeah, I like that one too.
But even there, you got to like an inverted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inverted
That's what I'm looking at.
left shoulder over there.
That's also
Yeah.
your 420 and it ain't been retested.
Yeah, right
Uh-oh.
at your 100% zone.
Right at your 100%.
Okay, so where's the 420? You know,
So
Oh,
actually,
okay, hold on one second, Franklin. Put a horizontal line at your 100. And then move your line over. Like move it over. Right there, right there. That's perfect.
yeah, that's right there, right there.
You
Mhm.
also see that, Micah, is also a violation of a right shoulder.
a right shoulder.
We could
Woo,
sell that right shoulder down just to buy up from
Yep.
that,
just
for
right
that
here.
inverted violation.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Or I'm sorry, not inverted violation, regular head and
Regular.
shoulder violation.
You know,
Yeah.
I like
Buy
that.
or sell. Either way, I love it.
Yeah, I like the sell down in here, Jazz.
That's a
clean.
twofer.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
Lisa, that's a
It,
two for.
ooh, look
That's
how many pips
gorgeous.
that is.
Right.
And
Oh,
that's on a
yeah.
monthly time frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Oh,
dope.
this the monthly.
So we looking at,
Daily.
It's nice.
I
okay.
would still take it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
I
reason
mean,
why
that's
I
good.
came up to
Slides.
the reason why I came to the monthly because there was nothing here.
Right.
It's space and opportunity.
Right.
That monthly is clean. Who can
It's
hold?
clean. Yeah. So this is
Franklin,
another
all I got
clean
to
long
say
term.
is, Franklin, all I got to say is educators.
Yes.
This is clean, guys. Let's do it.
It
But
is
Let's
nice.
do
That
it.
monthly is nice.
when I
Yes,
look at
sheesh.
your chart, Micah and Jazz, I like to see a more of a 420 if you can point it out. I still don't see the 420 here.
Okay. I got
Okay.
it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Who's next? Who's next to the go?
So,
Okay, that's fine.
did you want to show the 420 or did you want me to go over it real quick?
I'll show it. That's fine.
Okay,
Fine.
I'll do it. Okay, you want to do it when you share?
Yeah, I do it on share.
Okay, I'm
Why
about to
not?
share my
We
screen.
ain't live streaming. I can give out some stalls.
Check out the sauce. All right. What you got for me?
Okay, show me a pair a trade that you traded this week.
Okay, so I had what did I? Okay, so I had this trade that I traded this week. I traded gold.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 4 hour. If you guys can see this W, do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
W, we got the strong candle breakout retest, and then another confirmation was this was a right shoulder violation. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, it broke out. So I knew we needed the retest. I think it's gonna come up here, but I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I had 2 entries kind of right here, and as soon as I hit 300 pips, I just closed it out. But it will be nice to see if it comes up to this area. And as you guys know, if it breaks below, then you can sell it. But I really see this pushing up. Another thing that I really liked about this setup is the daily looks really good. Even the right shoulder violation was beautiful on the daily. It was the bearish engulfing violation. I know when we were talking about this in Winter Squad, I think we didn't even get the break. And I was like, if it breaks, let's take it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like how this looks. And so that's one of my setups. I thought it was a really nice setup.
Heck yeah. Okay, so if you had to
Do you guys have any questions on that?
go
Do you
ahead.
understand it?
No, it looks good, Jazz.
Okay, so
All right,
if you had to trade it again this week, what would your setup be?
If I had to trade, I still think it's pushing up. It's okay. Well, you know what? If I had to trade it again this week, in order for me to get into this buy, it is to violate the shoulder. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but we got the left shoulder, got the head, we got 100%. We got the right shoulder. We got a reaction here. We got a reaction at the right shoulder. is going to need to violate, and I do like this because when the market broke back, okay, so a few things that I look for when it comes to a violation. So the market dropped down, pulled back, I draw my line. When it broke above, it gave me a retest. So I know that this zone is now a buy zone. When it came back in the zone, it gave me a retest sell. So this is now a valid sell zone. So I got rejection, 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 rejection. And so if I get a break and close above, I would be confident in taking that retest for the buy, which is also a 420 because we did get the M formation that you talk about, gave us the retest sell because this is not a right shoulder. I know you're going to go over 420, but here's another example. And then if we violate this, we're officially buying. And as you guys can see, it would then form an inverted continuation, or this would be a 420 until we get the 100%. But once we break the zone, even if we just do a straight break, to say we get the 420 and we never get the right shoulder of the inverted, that's okay, because sometimes we get the violation before we get the right shoulder. So that's the only way I would get in, and I would be comfortable taking it on the 1 hour simply because it's a respected right shoulder as of now. And I'm comfortable taking violations on the 1 hour time frame. Anybody have questions?
Beautiful. This is gold, right?
Yeah.
This is gold, yeah.
Nice.
I on that this week. Yeah, that's nice.
I really, really liked it. It moves so fast, y'all. I was looking at my phone like, Jasmine, don't look anymore, just the numbers. But it was a really good, it was really good trade. And you don't need a lot on gold. That's the thing. Like I said, I'm good. Let me close out. Babe, you're muted.
I'm sorry. I thought I was muted the whole time. I'm here talking to myself. Okay.
Oh, what did
So-
you have to say?
So,
Stop,
no,
stop, stop.
it's all good. But I said you traded the. You showed us a pair that you traded. Showed us what you would do for the continuance. So now it's time for your random pair. Now go ahead and give me give me AUD USD.
Okay. AUD.
AUD USD.
Okay, you want me to turn on the light?
Yeah, fun with that.
Ooh. What do you need help with? Bye. Oh, chips. Okay, so kind of the same thing. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Ugh. Okay, the 1 hour looks better, I guess.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Okay, so we're right at this bearish engulfing here, which is also a right shoulder as well, or I guess you can say maybe pushing towards a triple top. I hate to give a setup on the 1 hour when it's choppy like this, but I'm gonna wait for a violation. You know, violations are my thing. So we got the left shoulder, we got the head, we got the right. It gave us 100% of the right shoulder. It came back. So the only way I would take it is if it violates this shoulder here. Or it violates the neckline. And I really like this neckline because it's respected.
Okay.
Only thing about this buy is we are at this engulfing. You know what? That's what I got, and I'm gonna stick with it. Do you guys see the head and shoulders pattern on this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I would just wait for a violation of the neckline or the shoulder. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it.
I like it. I like it. Oh, make sure y'all go ahead and send y'all charts on there too, so I can make another 5 video.
If you guys want to repost it, send it to me. I'll put it in the chat. Okay, this is what I got, baby.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, who's next?
I go next.
Okay, come on,
Hey,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Shea.
It's me.
How was your trade week?
It was okay in the beginning of the week. It was fine.
Oh, you said you got a little greedy.
So she was being human.
She was being
Right.
human.
But that's all right. It ain't gonna get me though. I'm gonna get it.
All right.
So what's my pick?
Show us what you traded
What
this
did you
week.
trade this week?
I trade oil. I only trade oil.
Yes, oil.
Hey, Lisa, do you still trade Ethereum?
Sometimes, depending on which oil is doing. If I can't see anything on there, I'll move to there.
Yeah.
Ethereum just slow.
Yeah, I can't handle that right now. I'm trying to move with Putin.
Okay.
Putin slow down, I can slow down.
So where'd you enter at? And
I caught it right here. I think this was when was
Sheesh.
what night was Sunday? The
Sunday was
19th.
The 20th.
The Sunday the 20th, but have been the 20th. So I came in. I think I took it from here, right up. Yeah, I took it up.
Did you use a trailing stop or you just
No, ma'am. And I go and I set the TP, and I see it come back. I really don't put in a stop.
Okay. Okay.
I might pull out about 2 or 3 pips before I hit my TP, like right here. And I check if I see it here. I won't get greedy. I'll come out to trade, but I don't particularly look for the stop.
Oh, that's pretty.
I just hold that draw down.
And didn't have a lot of drawdown either.
It sure didn't. Seemed like you got in and it kept going.
I put that in Sunday night before I went to bed. I was good.
Beautiful.
Okay, so if you got it, well, I'm sure you're gonna trade next week. So what?
Yeah, I will trade next week. But,
So where you going next week?
well, tomorrow I can show you that because I got to see what's happening for the week.
Okay.
To see where it's going. So what I do now, what I fancy, because I'm trading oil, I now have to read up on that technical analysis to see what's going on. And to see where it's going, to see where my focus is.
Oh, so you actually do you listen to the news and all of that stuff when it comes to your trades?
Yeah, I actually am following that. Yeah.
Okay.
And so for oil, where do you go for your news and how do you keep up? Like where do you go?
know, Yahoo Finance is good.
Mm-hmm.
If you pull up Trading View too, when you come to Trading View, there's a news page that pops up. I read that. I'll go to Bloomberg.
Okay.
Yeah, I trying to get serious with this oil because it can pay me.
Oh yeah.
But you know, like how with this board, how they moving this energy away from Putin.
Yeah.
And be careful now because they're looking at new ways to do this. So.
Yeah, I heard Europe trying to find a different route other than Russia.
Right, because right now Europe is the one who's still getting it from Russia. So now with Biden, they cutting all those sanctions and stuff, you know, to change again.
Okay.
Do you feel
the
like
prices are-
news helps you with your confidence in the market, or does it help you hold the trade, or does it just help you with your bias in the market? Like,
But it really tells you what oil is doing or what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you see right now it's pulling back here. The price of gas is going down, but it's still some controversy over there in the Middle East and all that up there with Putin and those. So I know in the whole of what to look for. So I follow that also.
Okay. Okay. I
all
like it.
right,
All right. Well, you showed us a pair you traded. You showed us your setup for the next week. So now give me Euro odd.
Oh, thanks. I believe I look at that this week too. That's the brackets.
wait, we just okay.
What have
I
you
was
all-
about to say we got to set up and chart and sip for your
Oh, did you say?
but that's okay, Lisa. You can go ahead.
Have you seen the setup? Have you seen the setup, Lisa?
No, I ain't been no chatting about watching basketball.
March Madness. I'm with you. Go ahead.
I move this out of the way so I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I like March. I like sports.
Yeah.
Oh, we know you do.
Oh yeah, you heard me with football. Yeah.
Are you doing the
Yeah.
bracket?
Yeah.
No, I ain't do the bracket. You did the bracket. The bracket got messed up from the beginning.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know nothing about the bracket till my son told me. I was like, bracket, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't
What's
know
the
nothing.
name?
Yeah, I'm not into the sports unless it's like track and field or swimming or gymnastics.
Yeah,
Man,
Warren
you
Buffett.
missed
Every
it.
year he gives out $1 million to whoever
Who
gets it
gets
gets
out?
close. Well, you can
Maybe
pick a
you
perfect
got-
bracket.
No, you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Warren Buffett.
Yeah,
Oh,
Warren Buffett gives out $1 million to whoever gets a perfect bracket.
Has anybody ever got it?
I think just like once. I think the odds of doing it, you can get struck by lightning 3 times and win the lotto before you get a perfect
that's why I give it.
bracket. That's the odds. But if you work for Warren Buffett and you get like into the second, third round, he'll give you a few $1,000s. I used to work with a guy who got, got real close. He got to Sweet 16 and Warren gave him like $15,000.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good boss.
Right?
No, this look like this still Saturday. Hold on. On the 4 hour. This could be going back up there.
You right at the zone right there.
Yeah, that could be going back up. But if I come down here to the 1 hour, I see this engulfing right here. Take it back up.
Yeah. So what would you need to get in that trade for a buy?
Buy right here. Off of this, I see this buying off of this engulfing candle.
Okay.
I need that to retest to go back up, but that's engulfing right there on the 4 hour. If this breaks and closes below this, but look at this doji or whatever. This break and close below this continue selling. Oh, I can see it going back up. If it doesn't break this, I can see it pushing back up there to buy it back up. Then I got this engulfing right here.
Yeah.
Another engulfing for a buy.
Okay.
So I see that. Hold on now. Let me use my tools. So Jake, don't bother me. If it breaks out, I see it going down there, right?
Okay.
If it does.
Oh, you got the lock on.
So if it doesn't, I can see it going back up here. I'm taking off there.
I like that.
Why I say that also? Because if I drop down here to the 1 hour, I got that engulfing candle right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All
like
right.
it go either way to me. But it's been selling for a long time.
Either
It
way,
has.
just need a retest to get there. I feel you.
Yeah, but I gotta retest. I could be retest and continuation. So that's what I see.
Okay. Good
I'll put
I
it
stuff.
in.
like it.
Good stuff. Who's next on the line?
I can go next.
Go ahead, Mom.
Okay, so show you what I traded this week.
Yeah.
Mm, hmm. Let me see. So right now I'm in U Chef. So this was my zone. It broke out below my zone. So I put in a pending order here for a sale. So I've got a little drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, I'm trusting my setup for it to continue to sell because I was waiting for it to break below and it did.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at that. I'm in that one. It's over the weekend. And then also this one as well. I'm in this one that sustained over the weekend for a buy up to this zone here.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at, into the trade here, and there I am. And then I'm just looking at some other stuff. I'm looking at Amazon. I see some really nice setups coming, and Microsoft and Netflix. So I'm getting ready to kind of map those out for what I see.
Yeah.
But Netflix and Amazon was pretty clean for me. So
Okay.
I like them. But that's what I'm working on. So my sales are just going to be continuation for my GU to continue to buy and my U Chef for it to continue to sell.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
All right, so you got you, Chef, you got GU. All right, so go to Trading View and show me what you do for your continuance for your GU.
I don't do, okay, so I'm just going to do it to here.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just still waiting for this to continue to buy up
Okay.
and just to keep doing this, going up. So that's what I'm anticipating for it to continue to do.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah,
So you pair, you're a random pair. You got NZD JPY. NJ. Woo, that's some good wine, I tell you that.
ugh. Well,
But I know some JPY pairs. They just go
Mm.
one way or another. One way or another this week for me.
Well, so tiny. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I for sure. Well, that's number one. That's one zone. It seems to be respecting this right here. So I know this right here is my head. So I'm waiting. I would wait for this to come and break below,
Mm-hmm.
which would be a 420, because then I would be continuing to sell that head.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would see for this trade for for NZP JPY, for it to break below this zone here and then continue to sell down.
Okay. Okay. Send the markup to Jazzy. And we moves on. All right. So who's next? And
Okay.
Very nice. Amazing job, this week, Mama, holding your setups.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
I've been on it. Who's next in
Hey,
the
hey,
line?
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, come on, girl. You step to the front of the class.
you look cute.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah,
I didn't even see
I'm at
it.
a bachelorette party tonight that we're getting
Oh,
ready to go out
Jesus.
for, but sorry I'm late. I was like, I want to get on her
I was like, she's taking
energy.
herself on a date.
Mhm.
Self-care day.
Go
Looking
ahead.
good.
Thank you guys. So I'm sorry, I was a little late to the call. So
It's okay.
You good?
like, you know,
Oh, you on the phone?
yeah,
That's okay.
I can still start if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, and still
How was
tell us
your
what you
trade
traded
week?
this week.
I really didn't trade this week. I was pretty busy. I just kind of been just relaxing. I did have a good session with like teaching one of my boyfriend's niece. So that was pretty much only
Nice.
time I looked at charts this week. So, but it was a good week as far as looking at the charts with her. So,
Hey.
Okay. Go ahead. So what? Okay. So what have you looked at this week since you didn't trade this week?
let me pull open my phone real quick, get the trading view. I think I looked at odd USD earlier this week.
Mm.
I think that let me pull it open, and so that way I'm not dragging the call. I'm just gonna pull up the first odd USD. Sorry, my phone's loading. I don't know if it's gonna work on it the way I need to, y'all.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
What do you want? Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, y'all, you're
Mm.
Using what's those
Kinkos.
Yeah, Kinko.
Yeah, it goes. So I do see that it's an uptrend. Man, I was looking at a chart earlier this week that was crazy. I don't know if it was this one or not, but I'm gonna pretty much be waiting on hopefully maybe a retest
Mm-hmm.
back to the zone, or let me pull it open on my weekend. So what I noticed is that, yeah, if you can see, like currently at the last, it's pretty much at the top of the last high before that drop.
Mm-hmm.
So it could possibly drop down to give me an entry at the B zone where you see the C.
Yeah.
I don't know what that C is actually. But let me just check it out. Sorry, it's weird on this phone, y'all. Let me see what we got going on.
Your
though.
C is a retest for a right shoulder violation.
Right. So it's a strong buy that I noticed. I'm just pretty much waiting on either it to give me that retest back to that yellow line, of course, that y'all saw.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, once it gives me that retest, and I'll buy it up maybe to that purple zone that you see at the top.
Mm.
So yeah, we'll see what it does. I'm just kind of just waiting patiently, see what it gives me.
Oh, but it's so pretty.
See, you want to know something that goes to show you got to pay attention to your broker. Because Micah, you just had me do AUD/USD, and I said it was right at a right shoulder, and then on her trading view broker, it already broke and closed above.
Yeah, it actually
Yeah.
violated it. It went past that wick. So, because y'all see that it fell the right shoulder, but it violated it. So
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes. Maybe it just wants to come here. You know, maybe it just wanted, because y'all saw in the weekly, I don't know if that was the weekly or the monthly, where y'all saw that it was the last buying candle right here. Y'all see that? Before first W, first bottom half or whatever. So I'm just thinking maybe it just wanted to come to that zone because that is an engulfing bearish candle as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So That's what I there.
That is beautiful markup, Ashley. Your markups are always so detailed. It's beautiful.
I got a
Thank you,
question.
Jazz. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Ash, how did you get Wrinkle on your phone?
Oh, well, I'm on TradingView, and then I just went to the daily.
Oh, you got it from your phone. You added the app, the TradingView app?
Yes, ma'am. I have the phone app, and because I actually paid for a subscription for the year.
Mhm.
Okay. Now
So
that makes
yeah,
sense. Okay.
yeah. So just get it done.
I love wrinkles though, y'all.
Yes, ma'am. I love that. Boy, I love Ringo too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my faves, but okay. Mute myself.
Confirmation. It makes me feel good. So, yep. Did y'all want me to mark up random or?
Micah, you're muted. Do
Yeah,
you
I'm
know how to
muted. I
mark
keep
up
on.
random?
Okay, if you can mark up real quick, that's
If you're able to.
Yeah, I got you. That's why
key.
I'm on the call. I want to make sure to be involved, do the best I can.
Thank you for
And we
showing
appreciate it.
up.
Give me GJ.
Ooh, GJ did me wrong. Actually, I did trade GJ a little bit this week, trying to do a little scalping practice.
Yeah.
GG.
They go.
I'm trying to get on the scalp a little bit. So I'm going to enter my chart real quick. All right. So as you can see, GJ is on a downtrend, pretty clear. It's making lower lows and lower highs. And you can see that it broke the major neckline. Boom. I'm just gonna put a line right there. And because it's actually, it just broke the neckline. And I thought it was gonna continue selling, but it didn't. It actually violated when I was scalping and went all the way up. So you see that weekly wick. So I'm waiting for it to drop. I still think it's gonna drop. It's just kind of lingering for a moment.
Mm.
It just actually retraced back to the last consolidation zone. So that's what I see on this. And
Interested
I'm
to
just
see
gonna
how it
pretty
plays
much
out because mom called to buy and you're calling to sell.
On what?
yeah, it could be a buy. I'm just kind of I see that it already came here. Wait a minute, this ain't what I want to. I see that it already came back here. Gave us a I think it hasn't gave us a retest yet. So you might be right, Jazz. It could possibly buy. I'm gonna just draw it out. Let me just draw it out. So it can come here.
I like both guys' explanation. So just see how the market plays out.
Mhm.
Y'all get the drift. I think maybe it can pretty much, I don't know what this is, y'all, or why it's here. But I'm with you right there, Jazz. I wish I had my real keyboard and stuff, y'all, because I do see it coming here.
Yeah, I
And
still
then
see it going up some more.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it could retest this little B zone area. So we'll see.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes, ma'am. And then it'll probably give us that lovely drop. Because right here, you see how it reacted on this red line at that wick.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Right here.
Yeah.
So maybe react. And there'll be a head and shoulders pattern, Yep. That's what I got.
I like it.
I wish I could be more detailed, but this phone thing ain't giving me life, y'all. I'm sorry.
You're doing way
You're
better
doing
than I
better. You're doing
would.
better than I could do because I sure can't do squat.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm gonna maybe try and mark it up and then I'll send you what I got.
Yes. Share it. We'll repost it tomorrow. Absolutely. Come on, Jay.
Hey, how you
Hi.
been?
I'm
Good
good.
night.
I unmuted, but I was talking too low, so I guess you guys wasn't hearing me. But I'm ready.
Oh, were you talking to us?
She
Yeah, but
was. I heard her. She was like, I'm next. And
it
then
was
Ashley
low,
came, so
yeah.
y'all didn't hear her. Hey, Jay.
Sorry, Jay.
Michael, you muted again.
Lord Jesus, because Chucky keep on. I don't want Chucky to interrupt y'all.
Blame it on Chunky.
But
He said, "Come on, Jay, share
yeah,
what,
go ahead.
what you traded
Yeah,
this
share
week."
what you traded this week.
Hold on. Yeah.
You was in GCAD.
Yeah, this one did me
Oh, we
dirty,
were
but
looking at this
I
in
got
Winter
out of
Squad.
Okay.
I closed out this one on Friday. I was expecting a bite,
And bite
but it
back up.
continued dropping. So,
Okay. Okay.
You said you were in a buy.
yeah,
Oh,
right
the
here.
zone. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, it violated. Well, ELFX is a lot clearer, but it was a small inverted and it got violated. Remember?
We're around here at the bullish.
Well, that the bullish is your head. If you go to the
Yeah.
left, it's at the top of your zone. Is that left shoulder?
Here.
Keep going to your left. Right there. Go down to that low. To the left. To the left.
Where?
Right.
Annotate.
Yeah, he was right
All
there.
right. Well, I didn't want to take over the
It's
left
fine.
shoulder, head. It gave 100%, and then it gave like a clean wick entry for the line is sloppy, but for the break and close, and then it continues selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once I saw it broke somewhere in this area below here, I was like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I got the chance to get out, but I think it was midnight. I was sleeping.
Oh.
So I ended up staying in. Afterwards, I wasn't home, so I closed out around here. At least I'm out.
Did you get in? Did you get in the cell?
No, I wasn't home.
Oh.
So just
Oh.
before it reached all the way below here, I closed out.
Yeah. That
At least you caught it.
it hurts me too.
Did you have to close out manually, or did your stop loss close you out?
No, I did it manually with this one.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I hate when I'm away from the computer and I miss my whole setup. So yeah, it's all good. It's understandable. All right. So from this week, how would you trade this pair?
I mean, if it go back up, I don't think it's going back up for now. We haven't seen. So
That's
look
a
at
good
this.
drop.
Yeah. I don't think I'm seeing a buy for right now. But if
Yeah.
we do buy, I will be looking for the same buy above here
Mm-hmm.
and take it higher again.
Still keep climbing and climb back up.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. The thing I like about big drops, like the Euro JPYs and the Euro odds and I forgot which one the other one. I think it was NZD JPY. Is that your lines is already there, so you're just waiting for it to climb back in them zones to 420 yourself all the way back up. So you just gotta let the market give you some, you take some. It's a dance. It's a dance. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Once
So
it back up here, I'm taking it though, because I like the setup from this. It's a
Right.
nice amount of pips.
that's where the money come right there. I tell you.
Yeah.
On the climb
Yeah,
back.
and I feel like your bias was completely correct, and I'm glad you hopped out. I'm glad you still had your zones marked up, so you could see clearly. Okay, my zone is broken. Time to get out.
Yeah. Okay. So your random pair is GBP 80. GBP 80. Right?
Let me see.
I don't even think I've looked at that pair in a while.
Or maybe yes.
Yeah, I haven't looked at this. You'd be surprised though, the ones that you ain't looked at in a long time be the ones that's ready.
Yeah, last week I didn't
fresh
see
eyes.
nothing, but this week it might have some move. I don't know. No, I rather another pair. I don't like it.
I know that's right, girl.
Give
It's
me
ugly.
AUD NZD.
AUD and ZD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Now I hear the oh yes.
I traded this last week.
Go ahead.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was you buying?
Mm, I did took the buy. I took a L on it, and then I took a sell. I took a L on that one too. So it was kind of tricky.
Oh, you sold it at that zone?
I buy it, I think, around the B area here. I think it's around here, somewhere here. And it pulled back, so I came out. It was way below my stop loss. So I came out on one of these two candles. And when I took the sell, it just went back up. So I just came out. If price break back down, I will take this sell. And if it broke above, I will just go for the buy.
You know what to do. You know what
Love
to
it.
do. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Good stuff. Send your chart on to Jasmine.
It's your turn, Micah. It's
My turn.
9:07.
Okay. It's my turn. Let me share my screen. Alrighty. I traded oil this week. I really didn't trade much at all. I think I did like 3 trades at the beginning of the week. Y'all see my chart?
Yes.
So here was oil. And what I got in at was the break and close below. Sold down. And then I caught the buy up. Not all of it. Okay, I'm not even going front. I didn't catch the whole buy up because I'm at work, so I'm looking at my phone after all this. But I caught a good, 30, 40 pips off of the sell and a good 30 pips off the buy. So yeah, this was my setup. And what I'm looking for is this week, actually. So I'll be waiting due to my schedule on Sunday, but the way it's looking for this zone is respecting this small head and shoulders right here. This is how I play it. And I'm about to show you this 420 here in a second, frankly. So this is how I probably play. If it goes... Here, let's just delete this. So, if I get a break and close above, it might still tank, but yeah, I'm thinking we already been there before, so take that up, and then from the 50. This also kind of lines up with that engulfing. Feel like we'll get a good touch. And what I've been noticing from trading this fair, I don't know why I'm falling in love with this thing so much, but it respects the engulfings, but it gives you one heck of a drawdown. So I'm looking for the buy towards the bottom of the engulfing to take up. And that would be my buys for this week on this pair.
You want to show us the 420?
Okay,
That was your
so
right shoulder
Franklin,
too.
let me
Right,
show
Yes,
you.
it is. Yep.
okay.
Let me show you this 420 right here. So the 420 is
Ooh, that was a pretty one.
okay. So 420 is the continuation of the head. So once it breaks back in your zone, it's the 420. It's the retest of the break back in your zone. Okay.
Right now, but you had mentioned, Micah, like you would say, you and it didn't violate. So I don't know what you when you say it didn't violate. That's what makes it a good 420.
Oh no, it didn't. It did a
So what do you mean
retest.
by that? Like,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is what I do is I look for the breakout of your consolidation. All right, your head and shoulders is basically consolidation, and the head is your fake out. So I look for breakout of your consolidation, a retest to take up, and then once it falls back in your zone, basically a violation of your B at your head. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Come
okay.
on, show it, Mike. You got a perfect example on that oil.
Yeah. I
He
do.
sure does.
Okay, so and also when you get the M pattern of your breakout of your consolidation, don't forget that it's also a small head and shoulder in itself. Like you'll see head and shoulders all over the chart, but you got to remember these small ones matter too. So basically, when it lines all up, you get you a nice big drop. And if it doesn't retest, don't worry. That's when you it's primed for a right shoulder. So if I get a retest, that right shoulder is iffy. If I don't get a retest, I can trust that right shoulder. Okay, so here you got the breakout of consolidation.
Yep.
You got your M pattern
Okay, no. Slow down, Michael. Where's the breakout of the console? Okay, I see it.
right here.
The
Got
breakout of the
breakout.
left shoulder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
breakout of consolidate, breakout. Okay, give you the retest, so you get the M pattern to take it up higher. All right. Sometimes it gives you. Hold on, real quick. Try to give as much sauce as I can. I guess. Sometimes you get this pattern of M at the top at your head, and sometimes you get this one. You get the higher one, and then you get it's like that. So
Mhm.
you ain't got to worry about drawing your line here because why it's just falling, it's breaking itself. It's yeah. So like here left shoulder, here this isn't your left shoulder. So you're just looking for like an engulf in there and you'll take it down. This happens rarely. This happens a lot more than this one. So okay, so you get the break back in the zone, right? You look for the retest. All right, you didn't get no retest here, right? So boom, right shoulder drop. So basically, you getting your way in, and sometimes, most of the time, you'll get the same trade twice.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go, 82 pips coming for the right shoulder. I can pass on that because I already got my money here. So I'm not too amped on, oh my goodness, here's the right shoulder, I need it, and it ends up violating, and then I'm just out money, okay? This I can wait on, alright? So here's your second entry. Gave you a little 73 pips, but usually after I
A
get...
little.
Yeah. So this is the move, alright? Because, I love y'all, and it's a small call, so I feel like I can
And you
show
got another small head and shoulder too that's formed and it's giving you
right
100%
here.
the neckline. Yeah.
So, I mean, here you go. Break back in the zone. Here's your retest. This is your 420 right here, right? You see that little wick? All right. Gave you a little bit, gave you a little drawback, but it still ended up giving you, your pippage. Okay? That's the 420. But what...
Do you understand that, Franklin?
So far.
Okay? So this is
Thank you, Jazz.
what... This is what I'm gonna show you after the 420. All right.
Okay.
This is what I've been working on. Okay. So you get the 420. Boom. All right. I ain't worried about the right shoulder. Matter of fact, I'm too scared to take the right shoulder.
That's a
waiting.
fact.
I'm waiting on another move. All right. So what I do after the 420 is already done, I am waiting for either a breakout here or a
Because
breakout.
once the 420 is complete, you're now just waiting on the violation of a right shoulder or
Yep.
of the neckline.
Right. Boom. So look, got your 420. Now what am I looking at? Violation at the neckline. Look at this. Breakout. Here's the retest. Yeah, he's smoking the money. All right. Now I'm gonna show you this on a few different. I'm gonna show you this on a few real quick because they're already marked up. I'm not
hold on,
gonna.
Micah.
Okay.
It's 9:16
Yeah, they're already marked up. I'm just.
and
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
okay.
You want to go ahead?
Well, I just had a question that I wanted to ask everybody, but
Okay, go ahead.
if it's already marked up, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So this is this I've been watching it this week. Okay. The same move after the 420 because sometimes you're like, okay, where am I getting it next? You gotta change up a whole bunch of charts. Not that you can keep on the same chart, right? Okay. So euro odd. Where's the euro odd? Boom. I deleted all my markups, but same thing. Boom. Got your 420. Boom. Now you broke up at the neckline. All right. Cool. I mean, it's been happening. I don't know what the world is wrong with. All these should have been marked up. Yeah. Here. Again, too. All right. Back in the zone. You got your 420 right here, actually. But it played in your zone. So you got this. Because you usually take it to the 50. So you got a cool 80 there. Now I'm chilling. What am I waiting on? Either I'm waiting to break out here or I'm waiting to break out here on my consolidation. This one ain't went back since.
Beautiful.
I mean, hey, same thing.
I love it.
420. Oh, no, I moved the wrong bar. Got your 420. I say right here. Yep, pop. Dropped up, went all the way to your neckline. All right, I'm chilling. All right, either I'm waiting for a breakout here in the neckline or out here. Let's see, it didn't give you a retest, so it might have bit you in the butt. But as you can see, everything kind of spells a buy from the bottom of here.
Look at that violation of the shoulder. You would have got that entry right
Nice.
there.
You saw that, right, Jet? I was like, yes.
Right
Oh, I
here.
spot them violations out. That's I'll wait on the violation.
I love violations.
That's all I trade now for real.
Break out the shoulders hump. This is weird. These are
It's gone.
But
It is something about those violations. I don't know what it is, but the entries be clean.
It's almost like guaranteed money if there's such thing in the market.
Yeah.
I hate to say guaranteed, but
it's real close.
Yeah. There's a few other things.
Only thing is you gotta wait for it though, but to me it's worth the wait.
There's a few other things I look for, but you know, I ain't trying to give out all the sauce, but you know, when it goes up this big, I'm just doing this. Keep going long. All right. So now I'm already prepared for my big, my comeback. So we got the M. Look like it get up a little bit higher. What am I gonna wait for? Whenever it comes back.
Right back in.
Yep. Boom.
That's right.
Hey,
exactly.
This is
continue down.
You know what I'm saying? So just showing y'all a little extra. There's a little bit more to it, but
I got it. I understand. Thank you.
There you go. No problem. Go ahead, honey.
That was a beautiful breakdown. I'm gonna be really, really quick because I really want you guys to answer this question before we end this call. What advice would you give? Or okay, maybe the first question is: has anybody on this call overcame anxiety in the market?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
You said overcame?
Mm-hmm.
I
Overcame.
did.
I
Okay.
think
I did. I did.
Lisa, Queen B,
I did
Micah.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. These
JJ said
questions
something too.
perfect. Okay, you guys
And
are
then I
somebody to talk
digress.
to on the
Yeah.
call because I'm getting better with my trades. My account is growing. I've gotten to the point where I know my setup works and to hold it, which I have. But now I'm getting to the point where when I'm in a trade, I'm constantly checking. I'm always looking. What advice would you give to somebody that is just mentally going through it when they are live in the trade?
I'd say get you a
Alert.
hobby.
Alerts.
Yeah, and do something like I think I told you before. I do gardening and different stuff just to keep my mind off of it. Because once you're in the house behind the computer, you're gonna keep looking.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's automatically tapping.
Yeah.
So
mm-hmm.
find something you love and just go and do it.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm with that also. I'm
I'm
like,
learning to I'm learning to trust my setup, irregardless of what, because I'm trading what I see. So even if somebody else sees something different, I'm going by what I see, and let it every now and then I might watch, but let it be. And if you don't over leverage, then you're not going to worry if it goes against you. You hit your stop loss because you accounted for it.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not for me, it's not even about losing. Like, I'm not even being cocky. I know my setup is tight, but it's just like, hey, come on. When are you gonna like? I know it's gonna be up and down. Like,
Yeah, like you just wanted to play out and done.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
feel that with
why it
everyone.
is. I can invest in crypto, and crypto can drop, 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 and I'll keep investing, not even care. But as soon as I place the trade, I'm
Jazz.
driving at the stoplight. I'm looking.
But Jazz, that's normal. You have to
Yeah,
know that it's
Is
gonna
that
take
normal?
time. No, no, that's
yeah.
normal. I mean,
No.
I still do it sometimes. I'm looking at the phone and then okay, so I have an iPhone, so I can take that app basically and just close the whole app.
Mhm.
So it's not readily available to me. So
Mm,
I'll do that so that while I'm scrolling through stuff, I don't see the app at all. Now that helps
mm,
because then I have to purposely open it. It's
mm.
just not there. I have to go to the face of the phone, find the icon, and then reopen it again. So because of that extra step, I'm going to talk to myself and say, don't do it. And
But you're
another thing,
saying that piece never goes away.
it
No, it's
hasn't,
normal.
the urge has not gone away from me yet, but I do put things in place to slow it down.
Mm.
So
Mm,
another thing is halfway, like say after 10 pips, I'll put an alert, 10 pip mark, so that I get it to my phone. So
Mhm.
it's like, okay, whew, all right, that's cool. That brings my anxiety down, way down, because now I know I'm 10 pips of profit. I might move my stop loss up and then I don't look at it at all once I know
Mhm.
I was in profit.
mm.
I like that. I
Yeah, I
like.
heard somebody
So
else do that too.
Yeah, it like this week, every time I got further in profit, I would take some profits off the table. But I made a clear decision this week. I'm holding my trades
Yeah.
to the take profit.
Yeah.
But I even said in Wonder Squad, I said, once I can place a trade and I look at it and let it play out, I'm gonna have so much money because of how many times I've reduced the lot sizes, how
absolutely,
many times
Jazz.
I've closed out in profit, instead of just letting it play. I'm like, if I could just place it, come back to my account on Friday and just see what happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Now the
would be
only thing
further ahead. But I just
true.
I think that
can't.
has a lot to do, Jasmine, with the mindset. But my experience, because I trade a very volatile pair, right?
Mm.
I
Mhm.
have learned to put it down. I have seen my account go into deep drawdown and just let it go and come back and I hit my TP.
Mm.
Now,
Mm-hmm,
sometimes I
mm-hmm.
might go in there because before I would have pulled out in the negative
Mm.
and I was losing. But once you let that ride, now I may go and pull off. If I see I'm very close to TP, I will go ahead and close it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
And
think that's pretty much normal.
Yeah. That
yeah,
week.
and
Yeah,
it
it
is
is
normal,
normal.
Jazz. And it is, and I close mine close to TP too, because I've noticed that when I have let it ride the whole time, my spread, sometimes it would have hit my TP and kept me in that trade. So I do put an alert next close to my TP to let me know you're about to hit TP for me to look at the phone. But
Yeah.
it's therapy. You have to take small steps, Jazz. Don't like stress yourself. Like I can't start with the alerts.
Yeah.
You know, go at 10 pips, at 10 pips increment. First 10 pips done, second 10 pips done, however many you going for. And that will reduce your anxiety because you're like, okay, at least I know it's closer to my TP now without me looking at the phone. I've gotten some alert. Somebody got to tell me something. Otherwise, I'm going to keep looking at it
Yep.
until you get
Yeah.
confident enough and where you don't even need that. And then you can start reducing the number of alerts that you're putting down.
No, but
You know what?
symptom is normal, eh? It's
Yeah.
totally normal. The only thing what will keep you away from it is keeping yourself busy and alert.
Yeah.
Because you could be a big time trader yourself. You could notice they keep looking at the phone all the time.
Yep.
Not all, but
Yeah.
most of them do.
I feel the same way. It's normal, but you know, I got to the point where it's like, it's not the last dime I'm gonna make or the last dime I'm gonna lose. So you know what? I'm going in. I feel I'm capable and more knowledgeable in the market, where my analysis is good enough for me to make that trade. I can bet on myself, just like other people can bet on their job. You know, I feel like I'm good enough where I'm safe putting money in a trade with my analysis. You know, I'm not.
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
And
I
then
mean,
another thing is I don't. There's a couple of trade rules I put in place, like if I win big, I'm not going back and putting a heavy lot size on the next trade either. If I win big, okay, I'm 0.1 in the next couple trades. You know what I'm saying?
That's
'Cause I feel,
discipline right there again.
you
That's
know,
it. Hmm.
oh, I'm not .01, but if I do win big,
yeah,
my and I have a valid setup,
yeah,
my next setup, I'm not risking more than
yeah,
25% of my profit to that last
yeah,
trade
yeah,
because I'm not going to give back all of my wins.
exactly.
But I did like what you said, Franklin and Jay, about the alerts. If it wasn't for documentation, I wouldn't even notice how much money I was leaving on the table. So, like these last couple of weeks, I really have been letting my trades play out. But just kind of like you said, Lisa, it's just my mindset. Like, even though this was an extremely profitable week for me, my mindset was all over the place because I was constantly over the shoulder of my trades. And so, you know what? I asked, and so I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna set my alerts this week because I really like being calm in the market. And I know my setups are good. It's just my mindset in the market.
Yeah, that's all good. All good.
You
All
wanna know
right.
what happened to me this week, Jay? Um, I was in EJ, right? I took the sell down,
Uh-huh.
and it was a little below the auto 420
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom, so it was 2 for 1.
Mm.
I noticed that late. When price reached there and went back up, I was like, oops, I should have take my take profit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guess what happened? Price did break below, wick my TP, no, main TP, and went back up.
Mm.
Mm.
And I think Jasmine
So
had
I
one
should have
like
just
that this
hold
week
it.
too.
Yeah.
Jasmine had one like that. She was like,
Wait,
should
I
I
was gonna
close
say,
out? And so I was like, you know, trust yourself.
You
Trust yourself.
was trying to tell me to close out.
I
You was like,
said,
I
I said,
would.
I said I would trust out, but I mean that's your money. You need to.
Let me tell you something. I held on to now that was one trade where I had to have my stop loss at a place where it was giving the market room to breathe. But if it hit my stop loss, the market was officially reversing. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I had to turn my phone off for that one. When I woke up, I was screenshotting Michael. I said, Michael, look at this.
Blue. Good stuff.
Jasmine, to tell the truth, that happened to me before, and Jay could attest to this. I had put in a tray on oil, and Jay called me. She said, this must be your best week. I didn't even look at it. She's the one, that's how I knew I hit TP, because I was afraid. So you go through that, but then you learn from it. So now I'm better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's 9:30. Close us
Oh,
on
okay.
out.
Yes, let's be respectful of time. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to the call. This call is sponsored by Winter Squad, the best squad. Last week was game night. We got a break. We got to take a load off. And now we are coming back with the trainings. I'm super excited. Mom is doing basic market structure for our midweek reversal call. So we are kicking this week off right. Super excited. So if you need a trade community, need a place to give feedback, receive feedback, have weekly trainings, and just be around amazing people, I will drop the link in Winter Squad in the Telegram for you guys to be a part of that. And you want me to just go ahead and wrap up the call since we're
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a survey at the end of the call. Just fill it out for us and give us some feedback.
Thank
Yes,
you.
let us know. All right, guys, we absolutely love you. Thanks for hopping on tonight. I hope you guys have a phenomenal trade week.
Have a good one.
Yeah. See you guys
Thank you. Good
later.
night.
Bye-bye.